You see these little blue babies? Oh, these are my best fucking friends, and they never let me down. You try and get them away from me, I'll eat you alive. Give me those goddamn pills, eat you alive.
It has been an incredible collaboration for us to work together with Rice State University to put this together with a group of wonderfully trained college students and some very gifted professional actors. This show has been heralded as sort of the script of the new millennium.
For me, this play is more like a Eugene O'Neill play or an Arthur Miller play, where the story, focused on its humanity, is more representation of a phenomenon that happens in our world as a whole.
Pill ring! Jonna, you help me in the kitchen. Bill, you take Dean and Ivy upstairs. You remember how to do this, right? Everything, you go through everything. Every counter and drawer in a shoebox. Nothing is too personal. Anything even looks suspicious, you throw in the box and we'll sort it out later. You understand?
Now what should we do?
You get Mom some black coffee and a wet towel and listen to her bullshit. Karen, you call Dr. Burke.
What do you want me to say?
Tell him we got a sick woman here. Oh, you can't do this. This is my house. This is my house. You don't get it, do you? I'm running things now.
What do you think Tracy Letts is trying to say about the American family with this? And is he trying to make a statement?
I don't think he's necessarily making a statement, but I do think that he is making an observation. And I believe that the observation itself is conflicted, because I think it shows two opposing sides. You know, you're dealing with an older generation that is saddened by the notion of children leaving, going away and never coming back. And at the same time, this older generation, how she manipulates her daughter to get her to come back is repulsive.
You better understand this, you smug little ingrate. There's at least one reason Beverly killed himself, and that's you. You think there's any way he would have done what he did if you were still here? No! It was just him and me here in this house, left to just ourselves in the dark, abandoned, wasted lifetimes, devoted to your care and comfort.
This house wins in the end. it is a presence, and it wins. Violet is reduced to a child. She will stay back with Jonna for the rest of her life, probably not being much better than she is. In that last scene, she is reduced to nothing. The house won.
The house was clearly one of the major considerations for this collaboration. Well, clearly at the Loft, this would be difficult without a major overhaul of the building. So when the idea of putting the two companies together to create this came up, I think we all sort of jumped at the opportunity to do that, to be able to mix the professionals and students together.
Well, I think the most shocking thing to me about this is that it has such a large cast. Everything you see now has got 4 people, with 2 of them playing 9 roles.
We knew that, and actually the licensing house was hoping that we would be successful at this because it is a daunting production to do.
Outrageously expensive professionally.
Believe it or not, I don't know about your office, but I'm getting some phone calls from universities who want to co-produce this with their regional professional companies.
Wow.
It's going to happen. It may happen in Columbus next year and happen in other places because they've heard about this. It's got national press, so.
Talk a little bit about how this has fit into the university itself.
Well, you heard us stumble across the CELIA acronym at the beginning. It's a collaborative production, and we're all about collaboration. It's the future of the arts, you know. I mean, it's partly it's survival, you know, you work with together, but it's also because it plays to both of our strengths. You know, our program is a pre-professional program. Our students are in BFA program, and they aspire to go out and some of them go to MFA programs, but most of them go right into the profession in Chicago and New York, and so this is a huge leg up, not only for the 6 students in this production, but for the rest of the students in the department, to be among these professionals, to hear them talking about it, to see what it's like, to get a sense of it. I want to do that, or I don't want to do that. I saw this show on Broadway, as did we 4, Kevin and Scott and Marcia. We all said, my God, this is one of the great plays of our generation. So when I called Kevin I guess you, I call, I think it was, or Marsha, I said, 39 steps? Oh yeah, we're gonna do 39 steps. Oh, okay, well, I can't do that one. Well, how about August Osage? And there was this beat pause on the phone. Really? Well, I'll get back to you. So you guys came back and said, how about collaborating? And it was like a rocket from that point forward. It was a no-brainer, and Marsha was gonna be director, and Scott came on board. It's been a joy beyond belief.